This episode of Congratulations is brought to you by Movement. We get it. Holiday shopping can be tough, but thanks to Movement, all that gift-giving anxiety can disappear with the press of a button. These watches make the perfect purchase for just about anyone in your life, guy or girl, and remember, they only start at $95. It's a good thing to get for the holidays. Get 15% off today with free shipping and free returns by going to mvmt.com/congrats. This episode 45 is also brought to you by the Cash App. It seems that all of my cult following here at this cult and all the babies are switching to the Cash App, as it is the number one finance app in the App Store. They've introduced the Cash Card, a new black debit card that you can design yourself via the app, allowing you to use the cash that you keep in the app anywhere you want. Plus, it's the best way to pay people back. Download the free Cash App for iOS or Android now. Hey, what's up? It's episode 45. That's right. So next episode, there will be more episodes than there have been presidents. Do you understand what that means? That's a great deal. I didn't know we were ever going to get to Abe Lincoln, but we're going to pass fucking Donald Trump, dude. So we got it going, babies. We really got it going, babies. And this is patriotic. Very patriotic of us to do 46 episodes next week. Makes no sense, but however. Anyway, let's see. First, let's get some business fresh out the way, dude. You guys, we are restocking the merch, fucking the store on crystalia.com. And you can go get all your podcast wearables, and you get the Freakunch shirt, because let's face it, it is Freakunch. And you can get the No Cuda tee, you can get the E-Cuda, you can get the Congratulations t-shirt, which is a fucking sharp blue. It looks really good on tan motherfuckers, and really good on pasty white people too. You got blue eyes? Get blue shirt. If you got blue eyes and you don't wear blue shirts, you're really hurting your attractiveness level game. But we got True Baby tees. We've also got the Crystalia metal tee, which basically is my face with a skull on it, which basically just looks more me than I actually look, because I look like a skeleton. Yeah, some pictures. You ever see some pictures of yourself where you're just like, oh shit, that's how I look? I saw a picture of me. Sometimes I do a smile. I smile so much that I get like, I actually, for a 37-year-old man, I'm going to just come out right out and fucking say it. My skin looks good, dude. I don't really have that many wrinkles. Maybe it's because I use my face a lot, but sometimes when I do certain faces, the shit bunches up around my eyes, and all of a sudden, I look like I died a week ago. Yeah, there were certain shots in my special. I don't remember what special it was. I think it was my first one, actually. I was 33. Where I just looked like Skeletor. Mentioning my first special, White Male Black Comic, a lot of you guys have seen Incorrigible and Man on Fire because it's streaming. You can watch the White Male Black Comic, which is my first special, which has the Drunk Girls bit on it and all that shit. You can see that on the Comedy Central app, or maybe you can get it on YouTube. I have no fucking idea. But that special that I did, my first special, will be 4 years ago today, if you're listening to this on Friday. December 6th, 4 years ago it came out. And that's crazy to me because It seems like so much longer so much longer ago. I mean, I just to think that I've done 3 specials in 4 years is just weird to me. Maybe that's wrong, but that's what Facebook said. It popped up in my memories, and we know one thing, that Facebook literally never lies. It doesn't lie. Hey, Mark Zuckerberg, was that a real thing where it said he was going to start taking classes to seem more human? That's got to be fake. I saw a headline. It was like, Mark Zuckerberg is talking to psychologists, and he's going to take classes how to appear more human. Hey, man, if you're doing that, I swear my producer Googles the wrongest shit. This is how he Googles what I just said. Zuckerberg classes. It's not going to come up. Does it not say? It must have been bullshit. Because somebody was like, that's exactly what an alien would do. And of course it is exactly what an alien would do. Or a robot. He really does seem like a robot. It's odd. But I don't want to say that because I don't want my Facebook information getting all hacked up and shit. So yeah, so you can watch all my stuff and get shit. And it's good to get for the holidays too, man. If you know somebody's a listener for the podcast, just go to ChrisDelia.com and go ahead and get them a True Baby Tea. It's a very close. It's a way to emulate an elder. It doesn't mean you're an elder, but the pins we sell. No, I'm sorry, we don't sell. We give away to elders. Are the ones on the actual. It's like the same thing. It looks like a pin a little bit. You're cheating a little bit, but anyway. Yemulating, though. Yemulating. It's frequent, you could do it, but yemulating. I was in Irvine this past weekend, and I did 8 shows, way too many. I felt sick after every show because was draining down. You ever get that sick where you ever get not sick? You're not sick, but you're like run down, and you're like, oh, man, I feel sick. Sometimes I get so tired, I feel sick. Do you guys get that way too? I don't know, but I was in Irvine. I did 8 shows, and Irvine. I'll tell you what, Irvine is a toss-up. You never know what kind of crowd you're going to get. Sometimes you're going to get people who want to come to the show, real fans, and sometimes you're going to get that dirty OC piece of shit type person that are just cater to my every need, bro. Like, I'm out, man. This is my night, man. What? I paid fucking $35 for a ticket. I don't get fucking waited on hand and foot. Dude, I kicked out one time. I think it was 2 times ago. I was there. 60 people because it was a huge birthday party because they were being so obnoxious. And I went online, and I've told this story countless times. I told it on an AOL interview. And every time I tell this story, people pop up from the fucking show, and they say, "You didn't kick us out. We walked out. We're full." They're so fucking we're full force, man. You tried to kick out 2 of us, but we all went as a team because it's fucking dude, shut up. I can't stand when people act like war is happening when war is not happening. You know what I'm talking about? Those people who were like, dude, you fuck with one of us. That's such an OC mentality. You fuck with one of us, you fuck with the fam. No, you don't. No, you don't. Hey, you work at Verizon. Okay? Dude, stop acting like you're in a battalion? Dude, you general? You lieutenant? Hey, in a battalion? Do you go overseas and fight for America? Or do you work at Verizon? Hey, dude, you know what? Real quick, shut the fuck up and get me a Mophie charger. Oh, cool, man. You have fucking death before dishonor tattooed on your collarbone? Oh, nice. Hey, dude, what's up with those phone plans? These guys, like you don't work at a fucking kiosk at the mall. Death before dishonor. Right? Who the fuck? I saw a guy the other day. I was outside of a gym. He was talking solo. First of all, he had no shirt on, and he had his shirt tucked into his pants, hanging over his shorts. Bro, You're not in fucking, what's that band, Crazy Town? You're my butterfly, sugar, honey. You're not in Crazy Town. Hey, dude, you in fucking Sum 41? No. Put your fucking shirt on, okay? So, this guy fucking puts he's talking on the phone, so I don't even know how to, he's got 2 guns on his back, okay? 2 tattoo guns on his back shoulders, and they're pointing to his head, okay? You listening to me? They're pointing to his fucking head on his back shoulders. So it looks like his head's getting fucking blasted off, all right? And I don't know if that was intentional or not. Let's just pretend it's intentional, because I can't act like this guy fucking didn't know that he was doing that, all right? It said something in between the guns, probably death before dishonor. Okay? He had no shirt on, walking around the parking lot, talking so loud, business on the phone, but he had Bluetooth speaker, he had a Beats on, and he was just holding the phone, talking like this on his Beats, dude. Hey, man. No. All right? Put your shirt on or join Sum 41. And don't fucking do Bluetooth talking with your Beats headphones on. What do you need? Who are you talking to? Unless you're talking to Dr. Dre. You talking to Dre? Are you talking to another guy with fucking stars on his shoulders or birds? You know, those fucking hummingbirds that people have? What is it that shit takes off like that? I don't get it. Like, everyone thinks they're fucking, who is that guy? The good-looking guy who had like a moment in like 99 that he was like a punk song guy, and now he like hosts Extra. You know who I'm talking about? I just want to fly. Wasn't that guy? Put your arms around me, baby. Mark McGrath? Yeah. Mark McGrath. Dude. Yeah. Look, Mark McGrath, dude. Chicks loved him look at him, you know? And now he just hosts Extra. What is he? He got some work done, huh? For sure. That's so fucking, yeah, and he does. He has the hummingbird shits on his arms. But that's the thing, man. I don't understand. Like, he had hummingbirds on, like, imagine getting, because guys got that after he got that. Like, imagine getting hummingbirds after Mark McGrath got them, and you're not Mark McGrath. Like, God, he was on the cover of Rolling Stone. It's amazing how shit changes. And now he's like, Will Smith in a little bit of trouble. Fucking dude, I cannot watch those shows without getting actually depressed. Miley Cyrus got herself in a little bit of heat today. You know? Turns out Sam Rockwell is underwater. So, looks like fucking who else? I can't even think of a person. Literally. Jada Pinkett Smith's dress was a total, who gives a fuck. I can't believe people watch that shit. Extra, extra, brown. And then it'll always be some guy. Every time they get a new host, it's some guy that you haven't seen in 12 years. You're like, oh shit. The only guy that fucking nailed it and fucking dude, you know how hard this is? Let me just explain to you something about Mario Lopez. This guy is the shit. Okay? This guy is a motherfucking is do you understand how hard what Mario Lopez did was? He went from dude, the guy's attitude is the shit. Here's the deal, man. He was AC Slater. And for those young motherfuckers out there, you don't know Saved by the Bell. Saved by the Bell was one of the biggest shows for kids, for us, when we were young, all right? Mario Lopez was AC Slater on this show. Now, the character was awesome. He was like the football jock type guy, and all the girls liked him, and he was a ladies' man, and he fucking killed it on the show, okay? There was Screech on that show, and then the other guy, Zach Morris. And Screech basically, I think, like did a porn and learned karate. That's how he was trying to fucking come back, right? Screech did a porn and learned karate, all right? Now, the Zach Morris, whose name is escaping me, and I know the guy, which is fucking piece of shit. Mark Paul Gosselaar, right? Great, the nicest guy. He's had a career. He was on that show, the baseball show that's out now, which is supposedly actually pretty fucking good. I don't watch it, but that girl who's on is like beautiful. We're supposed to like believe that this fucking gorgeous girl's good at baseball. And I don't even mean that gorgeous girls can't be good at baseball, but you know, it's real hard to find a really gorgeous girl that would. Here's the thing: if I was a gorgeous girl, I would just fucking. You could get anything you want in life. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to develop a personality because guys are pieces of shit. And they'll just literally fucking cater to your every move. So if you're a gorgeous girl and you excel at something, it's even harder. Congratulations, you did it because you developed the personality even though you didn't have. Those girls deserve a medal. Those girls deserve everything they want because they fucking, you know. Girls talk about, some girls talk about, I was bullied because of my body, because I'm not, a model and this and that. But dude, if you're a model and also you didn't use that, but really you got fucking, you made some shit happen with your life and didn't just be like, okay, fuck it. I'll just have guys oogle me. But anyway, Mark Paul Gosselaar's in that show. But what Mario Lopez did was became a host on Extra. And now this guy is so everywhere, and he has branded himself, and people don't even think of him as AC Slater anymore. And that is the hardest thing to do in Hollywood, I think. If you become known as something, look at Steve Urkel. No matter what the fuck he's done, he's just Steve Urkel. And he's tried. But Mario Lopez has overcome the fucking insurmountable odds, and he's fucking become Mario Lopez, not AC Slater. And that dude is the shit. What he's done is one of the hardest things, and I commend Mario Lopez. And also, I follow him on Instagram, and I love following him on Instagram. And also, he's like, what is he, 42? And his body, and he's got like 7 kids? How does this guy do it? He's incredible, man. But anyway, I don't know what I was talking about. Oh, yeah, Irvine. So I was in Irvine, and so you never know what the fucking show you're gonna get. You're gonna get the piece of shit trash OC, or you're gonna get the people who are like really like well behaved and nice. I mean, because the OC is awesome, man. Orange County is it's definitely cliquish and a lot of like rich white people, probably a lot of racists, but and a lot of like privileged motherfuckers, but also they have like really smart Asians and shit, and like zero black people. I don't know, like I never see black people in Orange County, but and they do have like Latino type, like Mexicans and shit, but I did shows, and I had a lot of really good shows. Oh, so I kicked 60 people out. Yeah, that was fucking years ago. But so then these crowds were good. We had some chatter motherfuckers, but my opener shut them down, and they were good for the rest of the time I was on stage. But then there was one show that just kept going, yup, like that was her fucking, like, don't do that. I understand you're a fan, but laugh. Here are the things you do if you're at a comedy show. You laugh or you don't laugh. That's it. You cry or you laugh. Let's pretend you're either at a comedy show or a library. That's what happens. Don't need to go, woo! That's so annoying. That's so fucking annoying. Now again, it's a free conch, but you're being piece of shit. Don't do. Don't do. What are you laughing at? Me? Juan Fire. I love when he laughs, man, because it makes me feel like, because these guys are my only audience, you know, Juan Fire 1 and Juan Fire 2. I need to get them the shirts with the things, with the thing 1 and thing 2, you know? Yeah. Dude, when I was a kid, there were shirts. There was a shirt I want, like that. I'm with stupid, and it had a fucking arrow to the left, and I thought that was the funniest shit ever. You know, to just walk with somebody and have them be on the left, and you're walking with I'm with stupid. It's, you know what, dude? I got to get a shirt like that, man. I'm with stupid with an arrow to the left, and just fucking make sure whoever you walk with is on your left. You know what kind of fucking boss shit that is, man? That's some cool dad shit, but I tell you what, that's some fucking awesome shit. I'm with stupid with an arrow to your left. Dude, you got to get that shirt and then make sure nobody's ever on your fucking right. Nobody's ever on your fucking right. By the way, remember last episode I was singing System of a Down? Dude, I've been listening to System of a Down for fucking all week. We listened to it on the way to Irvine, and I got an opener, and his name's Craig, and he has really long hair, and he literally looks like a guy that would only do weed all day, only smoke weed and eat weed brownies and do fucking mushrooms, and he's sober. He's completely sober, and he wears a Trader Joe's hat. I hang out with cartoons. I fucking hang out with cartoons. He has long hair, and his face kind of looks like Maz Jobrani undercover. And he's this white. He's white. His dad's white, and his mom's Mexican. And he has a Trader Joe's hat always. He works at Trader Joe's, always wears flannel shirts, and then fucking Vans. And he talks like this, and he's just like, oh, I love System of a Down. And when he laughs like this. Oh, and then we were doing this thing on the way to Irvine. We were freestyling, like joke freestyling, obviously not for real. I hate, by the way, when I know it's a little bit of a racist thing, but I can't stand when white guys freestyle for real, unless they actually grew up in the culture. So it's not really racist, but like when guys who just have like middle class families that are just like that listen to fucking Kanye West and shit freestyle when they're wearing like polo tees, you know? Oh, I want to fucking, and they do it for real though, you know? And they start rapping about the streets. Like, what's more cringy than that? But I like to freestyle, and when I freestyle, first of all, I don't rhyme, dude. That shit is for pussies, man. I don't fucking rhyme. Because here's the deal, man. If you're a rapper, all these rappers are like, yeah, motherfucking, I'll blast your face off. I'll kill you, motherfucker. You ain't shit. I'll murder everything moving. Hey, you know what you do for a living? Rhyme. That's the least hardcore thing of all time. Rhyming. Dude, you rhyme. Yeah, but let me stack these ones and these guns. You just rhymed. Are you fucking Dr. Seuss? You're basically Dr. Seuss, dude. You Dr. Dre or you Dr. Seuss? I grew up on these mean streets. Really? Stop rhyming. Dude, I mean, unbelievable. And so, but when these fucking white guys with like frosted tips, like Mark McGrath style, motherfuckers are like, yeah, you don't fuck with me. I got my crew in the shit. Nah, you don't got shit, man. You play lacrosse. You know? You fucking have done, you've literally played with a Ouija board. You know how fucking white it is to play with a Ouija board? I bet I'd go on record to tell you 0 other races have ever played with a Ouija board. Unless you get like the funky alt black girl that's done it, you know? But she's been with a bunch of white girls that has done it. Like, dude, Ouija boards, you know, the two whitest things of all time. Ouija boards and escape rooms. Right? I said this before on the podcast. It's the whitest thing to be like, ooh, let's pretend we're trapped in a room. You know, dude? And then it's also the whitest thing ever to be like, ooh, let's see what the fucking dark world is saying. Unless you're a black chick with purple lipstick on. A black chick with purple lipstick is the number one witchcrafty person, except for pasty white chicks with black lipstick. Shit. But anyway, we freestyled on the way there, but you don't rhyme, dude. That shit's for fucking pussies, man. And you don't talk about guns, man. You start rapping about how you fucking like, I was divorced and I probably ruined a girl's life for a little bit during the beat. That's hardcore, man. I had a 2-year marriage. We barely had sex at the end of it. That's hardcore shit, bro. You don't talk about fucking the streets are real, bro? I went to therapy after I dropped out of college. I went every week, and sometimes I cried during it. And don't rhyme, bro. I'm fucking harder than you motherfuckers that's rhyming. Don't buy a gun. You know, half of these rappers are like, oh, I gotta buy a gun because I started rapping about it. What? That's backwards. I used to have a buddy, turned out to be a piece of shit, but he what did he do? He started wearing the nicotine patch first, and then got addicted to it, and then started smoking. Idiot. One Fire knows who I'm talking about. Fucking idiot. You know these rappers will start rapping about guns and then buy the gun. That doesn't count, bro. You got to start with the guns and then rap about the life. Now I'm talking, of course it's happened before. It's happened a lot. A lot of these guys like Jay-Z sold coke or crack or whatever the fuck, okay? You know? Man, how about rappers that have sold crack one time and then have been like, "Aye, dog, now I'm legit." You know that's happened. Yo, I sold crack, man. I did fucking time. Did fucking 3 days in a in a fucking tank. What do you call it? The dunk tank? No, I call it the what? The drunk. The fuck they call it? Anyway, whatever. It's not the drunk tank. I'm mixing shit up. The dunk tank. I've done a dunk tank before. Well, not sat in it. Wait, no, I think I actually have. I don't know. Anyway. Hey, guys, MeUndies. Every year, millions of people receive the least liked gift of all time, and that's underwear, right? That's like your aunt gets it for you, and you're like, oh, thank you. But we still give it to our family and our loved ones who just don't want it. But maybe it's not the underwear that's the problem. It's the kind of underwear, right? Your aunt's not going to get you this stuff, but she should. MeUndies. The only underwear that makes her an amazing gift. Now, let me tell you something. I have MeUndies. I really, literally only wear MeUndies. It's the only underwear I have. Everybody I talk to wear. Joe Rogan, all these guys, they wear MeUndies. It's the best. Flexible, soft waistband. It's 3 times softer than cotton. I tell people to get it. They get it, and they thank me. It's the truth. And they have cool designs. They're always coming out with new designs. The designs they have now are really cool. I saw one that says, "Have a nice day" on it. That'd be cool. To have. I want to get those. But the perfect gift that everyone is going to love you for, because everyone's going to wear underwear anyway. So make them wear MeUndies. You got to. Don't give underwear, give MeUndies. This holiday season, to get your exclusive 20% off the softest underwear and socks you will ever wear, free shipping and 100% satisfaction guarantee, go to MeUndies.com/congrats. That's MeUndies.com/congrats. Movement. Now, you've heard me talk about movement, and I'm sure you got yourself a watch. Now, let's finish your holiday shopping and get a movement watch for someone on your list. If someone likes watches, or even if they don't, movement starts at just $95. At a department store, you're looking at $400 to $500. That's too much, man. You can really save and get cool gifts with these movement watches. They figured out a way that by selling online, they were able to cut out the middleman and retail markup, providing the best possible price. It's got classic design. Movement watches are sleek. They're very cool with a minimalist design. They've sold over 1 million watches in 160 countries. I have a watch. It's very cool. I chose this gold one. It's very sleek. I look like boss. I'm going to wear it with my shirt that says "I'm with stupid" and points to someone to the left that doesn't have a movement watch. 50% off today, free shipping and free returns by going to mvmt.com/congrats. Now is the time to step up your watch game. That's mvmt.com/congrats. Join the movement. So yeah, that's what's up, man. I haven't even looked at my My buddy, how about my buddy? I've talked about this. I talked about this probably in like episode 5 or something, about how people who spend time with you should know who you are. Almost drooled right there, by the way, when I said who you are. Dude, by the way, you ever talk and drool? I do that. I've done that. I don't remember the last time I've done it, probably months ago. Well, I'm a 37-year-old man. Sometimes I get so passionate that I drool. And guess what, dude? That's how it should be, dude. If you don't drool a little bit when you talk, if you don't drool every now and then when you talk, you ain't shit. That's it. That's it. If you're checking your mouth while you're talking, you ain't shit. Lose control, baby. Lose control when you're passionate. You talking about some shit? You talking about your job? Lose control. Drool a little bit. I do it. Guess what? Sometimes when I make love, I drool. If you're checking your own mouth when you make love and you're thinking about, oh shit, I gotta fucking keep my mouth closed so I don't drool, you are not making love. Focus on nothing while you're making love. Don't focus on the girl. Don't focus on you. You focus on fucking nothing, bro. You focus on nothing or you're not making love. You know where you are when you make love? Elsewhere. Or you're not making love. All this bullshit about, pay attention to your partner. Pay attention to the... If you're not focusing on elsewhere, you never made love. Be blissful. Be fucking out to lunch. Fuck all this shit, man. If you're trying to please the girl, you ain't doing shit. You ain't doing shit. When you're in it, you're in it. Right? When you're playing baseball, you're not, I got to fucking get all the technical shit right. I got to this and that. You're loosey-goosey. You're hitting home runs. You're fucking shagging fly balls. You're loosey-goosey, man. Willie Mays, dude, caught the ball with his bare hand. He didn't try to. It was there and it was easier. He did it. He was loosey-goosey. And at that moment, that was the drool of baseball. That was the drool of baseball. If you're talking and you don't drool once every 8 months, you ain't saying shit. And if you make love and you don't drool every other time, every third time, you fucking don't make love. You know what you're doing? You're fucking at the partner. That's what you're doing. You might as well go at In-N-Out and get a burger. You're not fucking experiencing the restaurant. You're not experiencing the bullshit. When people say, oh yeah, let's go to a steakhouse. Fuck you, dude. No, it's not about going to a steakhouse and getting a steak. It's about feeling where you're trying to end. It's about the moment, dude. That's why I don't make plans. That's why I don't fucking make plans. Hey, yeah, fucking Friday, let's go to that steakhouse. Friday comes along, I don't want steak, then what? You got to go to a steakhouse? You're not making love to the fucking situation, man. Go to the place that makes you drool, baby. I fucking am sure I lost a lot of the people when I'm talking about this, but you guys who I lost, I don't want you in my cult anyway. If the girl looks back at you when you drool, making love, and she's like, what the fuck? Uber's outside. If she looks back at you, if she likes it, I got a new fucking roommate. You ain't going anywhere. Unless you want to, but you don't. Step it up, dudes. It's 2018 coming up. Drool more. I'm serious, too. I'm 100% serious. You think drool hasn't come out of my mouth while I was on stage? Take a fucking hike. Because that's what I do. I love that. That's my love. You ever see fucking Leonardo DiCaprio act in Basketball Diaries? Snot comes out of his fucking nose. Yeah, it's a little too much, but at least he was in it. You got to get to that point where fucking snot's coming out of your nose, man. Otherwise, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. Any of these Wall Street motherfuckers, you think snot's come out of their nose? On business? Dude, if I was on the trading room floor and I was like, sell it, buy it, look at the stocks, get it, going up, down, check the Dow. You better believe if that's my life's passion, I got snot, I got drool, I got it. And I'm making money, dude. I'm stacking Gouda and we're backing up the Brinks truck while I'm a mess. And I got a fucking I'm with stupid tie on because gotta dress up. And it's pointing to the guy who's dry as fuck doing it for a job. This is my passion. Let me stack the Munster with the drooly tie. I'm stacking Munster with a drooly tie, bro. You fucking bitch-ass kudas. Piles of drool in my cult at the log cabin. We got to go outside. We got to grow these plants. Let the drool hit the ground. Let the plants fucking blossom up. That's our garden. This shit is real life, babies. One of my dogs is in the corner looking at me, and one of my dogs is literally putting his face up against something. Like he's like, I don't know what's happening. Like, you know what my dog looks like right now? The end of the Blair Witch Project when the guy's fucking standing in the corner and you know it's because the fucking person made him do that. Or whatever the fuck. When I saw Blair Witch Project, bro, I couldn't sleep for fucking a week. I don't know what I was talking about drooling before that. I was talking about something, man. I don't remember. I went off on a tangent. This is what happens, though. You know what I hope? I hope you guys were listening to that part of the podcast with your parents. Because they need to know. Because you know who's never drooling? Parents. Right? Oh, my. They would go like that. Oh, my. Oh, my. My dogs are kissing now. I turned them on. Yeah, so I'm going to do these other ads, yeah? Hey, guys, I want to talk to you about something that's a little bit new in my life here. It's really hard to pick out the perfect gift, but all too easy to get it totally wrong. Mancrates.com. The surest way to find gifts that guys will actually love, guaranteed. It's not a cheese of the month club or a new tie, which is very weird that I'm saying that now because I was just talking about ties and cheeses. Mancrates offers over 100 hand-curated gift collections for every type of guy, from the rugged outdoorsman to the sports fanatic and everything in between, like the whiskey appreciation crate with a personalized decanter and glasses for his favorite drink, or the grill master crate with a brass knuckle meat tenderizer and a cast iron smoker box. Hey, you manly? You get this. Go to mancrates.com. Not Grandmates, what am I, Foghorn Leghorn? Go to mancrates.com, pick the perfect crate, and choose the delivery date. Crate arrives, he gets to pry that bad boy open with his own laser-engraved crowbar. Both Men's Health and Allure Magazine are saying man crates are the perfect gift to men, and those two don't agree on anything. So, own the holidays with this, huh? Go to mancrates.com/congrats and get 5% off your order. That's 5% off mancrates.com/congrats. Mancrates.com/congrats. Square Cash, one of the favorites, babies. And all of the babies are switching to the Cash App, and it's the #1 finance app in the App Store. Maybe it's because it's the best way to pay people back. I do it. Friends, family, coworkers, even kudos. Sending and receiving money is totally free and fast. Payments can be deposited directly in your bank account in seconds. Here's how it works. You download the Square Cash app, you link your debit or credit card, and you put in an email address and complete a payment. You know how it works. They'll get a notification they received the money. That's it. No gimmicks. You don't get listed in a feed. I hate when you use the other guys and they list it in a feed, hey, you paid Tom for throw pillows. And now you know everyone knows you're buying throw pillows. I don't want people knowing my bed game. The Cash Card is very cool for this Square Cash thing. It's a new black debit card that you can design yourself via the app. The Cash Card allows you to use the cash that you keep in an app anywhere you want. You'll get notifications for all payments made with the card directly via the Cash app. Laser etch your card and personalize it, and it'll be delivered directly to you for free. I saw some of these guys sending me their cards, pictures of their cards. One of them had a CUDA, a barracuda on it with a no CUDA sign on it. It was very cool. Very, very poorly drawn, but thanks for trying, whoever sent me that. The Cash app team is constantly building awesome new features. So what are you doing using the other guys? Get this Cash app today. Download the free Cash app for iOS or Android now. That's what I was talking about. Craig, my buddy, who talks like this. And he was like, we were listening to singing. And we were talking, that's what we were doing. We were talking about freestyling. That's how we do it, man. Don't rhyme. Yeah. You're not hardcore if you don't rhyme. You're not hardcore if you rhyme, is what I was trying to say. Oh, man. Took 3 guys to Irvine. Craig, Mark, and Mike. And Mark is my Irish buddy. Whenever you tell him something, he says, "Oh, seriously?" It's so fucking annoying. "Oh, seriously?" Yeah, man. I'm fucking saying it. That's why I'm saying it. Hey, I I had a good show in San Francisco. "Oh, seriously? It's a good crowd, yeah?" Yeah, man. Dude, that was like my first pet peeve. I used to know this guy named Derek Yee in high school, and I would always he would always be like, that was my first pet peeve, I think, that really started grinding my gears. That was like the inception of this fucking podcast right there, Derek Yee. I would say, hey, there's basketball practice after school, and you'd be like, "Oh, there is?" And then I'd have to be like, "Yeah. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? We already I'd said it." "Oh, cool. That's what you say." "Oh, there is?" "Yeah." "Butters, shut the fuck up." I mean, Butters is trying to get Juan Fire to fucking pet him, and he's literally Juan Fire's like this, like he's on the cover of fucking Kazam. "Come here." Because he knows last time he was like fucking, hey, and he could just stop, and the bitch-ass shit was like, arr, 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 and he literally looks like Shaq and Kazam like this. "Come here. Come up here, Bubba. Come on." Buddy, one of my dogs hops so high. They're brothers. The other one thinks it can't, but he can. Don't be a bitch-ass. Come up here. Come up here. Come here. Bubba. Come on. I got to do it. You can do it, dude. He's got a sweater on like a little bitch. Come here. Yeah, dude. You got a sweater on like you're a fucking rapist, huh? You're a like you're a fucking date rapist? How much do date rapists wear sweaters, right? Fucking offsets it. Come here. Come here, buddy. It's got a skull on it. Never trust a guy with like a fucking, you know what I mean, Argyle sweater or like a never go. If you want to date with a guy with a cashmere sweater, guard your fucking drink. That's all I'm saying. Guy's trying to fucking hide something. Put on a t-shirt or a button down and you're good. You on a date with a guy with a cashmere sweater, be the fuck careful, man. Be the fuck careful. I'm telling you. Especially if he's like clean shaven. Yeah. I was watching, dude, I've been fucking going nuts with my shoes. I've been getting sneakers. I'm such an idiot, dude. I don't have like I don't have a family, you know what I mean? So I don't have like to put my kids through school. I don't have kids and shit. So like I just can buy shoes, you know? And I'm just an idiot, man. I love shoes. It's weird. It's weird. It's very weird. It's not even like I got the Yeezys. I got those semi-frozen Yeezys, and I got those. I just ordered the fucking blue tint Yeezys. And then I got these Ultra Boosts, and I just love Jordans. I'm such a fucking bitch. I'm such a bitch. And I post these fashion photos on my Instagram, like as a joke, about how I'm a fashion blogger, and some people think it's real, and it's just like, how dumb can you be? Like, how dumb can you fucking be to look at a comedian's page and think anything but, oh, this is a joke? You know why? It's because of fucking comedians that post dramatic shit on their Instagrams. Oh, it drives me nuts, man. Every now and then it's fine, but some comedians out there are like, I have great friends and this and that and couldn't get through. What are you doing? What's your brand? Hey, what's your brand? What's your fucking brand, dude? What are you doing? People coming to you for comedy? I mean, it's cool, it's cool to expand your brand. Like what Kevin Hart is doing is cool. He's obviously very funny, but he also uses his Instagram to try and like brand himself as a fitness guy because of health, and he's trying to inspire people, and that's fucking cool. That's good. I like that. But some of these guys just like are lost online, you know, and not just comedians. I feel like this is a common theme in congratulations, but I mean, man, I saw a fucking girl the other day. I put it in my, I don't know if it'll be like, I put this thing up on the, like what is this? This could be the most fucked up Instagram post of the week, I guess. But like, here we go. Okay, you guys ready for the most fucked up Instagram post of the week? Uh-oh.
The most fucked up Instagram post of the week.
Here it is. This is the comment. I'm going to just blow this through because this is just kind of, this girl's super beautiful. But taking time to, this is the caption. Taking time to reconnect your inner self is so important. Sometimes you have to have space and reflect on your life without seeing what everyone else is doing. Try to focus on yourself, your goals, and what really makes your soul happy. Always be true to who you are and be fearless to be who you truly are, because no matter what, someone is always going to have something to say. I mean, all right, you know, okay, but literally 7 million people said that yesterday. You know what I mean? You're not doing anything new. That's the thing. There's this thing that we have on social media now. Like I saw this girl that was like this fitness girl that did all these like sped up videos that are like, here's a little tasty snack, and she's like cutting up a cucumber and like pouring lemon on it, and it's like, and then she's like winks at the camera and is like, and it's sped up like it's a fucking, like it's Cy Young pitching in the 40s, you know. Like those people are not creators. They're not people who advance art or the world in any fucking way. Let me be very direct. You're not, I'm looking right into the camera here, you're not advancing the world in any fucking way. What you've done is, and whether it's conscious or subconscious, you've seen other people do this and think, oh, that's what you do to be successful, to have self-worth. And then you do what they did, and you're going through the motions, but you are not a creator. You are just somebody who now knows how to make a snack with cucumbers and lemon. And that's nothing, because we all know you can do that anyway. So if you're on Instagram posting a picture of yourself and you're saying your self-worth is this and that, and don't let others judge you, all you are doing is repeating shit that you've said. that other people have said, rather. You are not a creator. And you have no talent. And that's fine, but don't fucking go saying shit like this like it matters. Because it doesn't, coming from you. If Kanye West goes out there and says some shit, it matters. Because he's a fucking creator. Now, like Kanye West or don't. But that's what he is. You could think he's a piece of shit, and that's fine. But that's what he is. And this culture that we have now where, oh, I've got 11,000 followers because people follow me because I'm aesthetically pleasing to the eye. Now, I'm going to do this. And I'm going to be a person just that fucking changes the world. No, you're not. No, you're not, dude. It's just like what I was talking about how people who are fucking rappers who rap about the gun first and then get the fucking gun. You're a phony, dude. Be who you are, and then people will find out. You can't fucking get the people first. Because you have tits or you're a dude who has great eyebrows and a nice jawbone. If you're a model, be a model. And look, there are exceptions. Like, you know, I don't really know what Tyra Banks does, but it seems like she has turned her thing into a real thing and all that. I'm not talking about Tyra Banks. I'm not talking about Giselle. I'm not talking about actual fucking, you know. I'm not even talking about models. I'm just talking about people who, I mean, there's fucking guys who are just like, who do this, who have fucking 60 followers that are just like, you know, keep your inner circle. It's the OC mentality that I was talking about. Your inner circle is a fucking thing. Like, you're not saying anything that fucking changes anything, dude. Shut the fuck up. You don't drool when you make love. You're a fucking robot. And I say this with no anger, dude. It's just, come on, help us out, man. We're all dying, dude. You see the world out there, and you're talking about fucking cucumbers? Try, I guess. Or I don't know. Maybe you disagree with what the fuck I'm saying. Maybe you disagree with what the fuck I'm saying. But, and then you got the followers. And I'm not talking about even Instagram. Just people who just believe in you that are like, oh, yeah, man. Thanks, I really needed this today. How lost is that guy? How lost is that guy that's like, oh, I really needed this inspirational quote? Well, it's not gasoline. You're not a car. If you're reading Instagram quotes to fucking get it inspired and helpful, oh, man. I hope you don't have kids. All right, I'm going to fucking do some of these what do you call them? What do you call them? Twitter questions, right? Here are these Twitter quotes. Twitter questions. Here we go. Kevin Blackystone at Gator_USA. Change it. Gator, you know. If you were a UFC fighter, what would your walkout song be? My guess is Babylon. That would actually be pretty cool to fuck with the shit and have some real, or like have some Josh Groban shit while you're coming out, and everyone's coming out to like fucking down, 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 or someone else coming out like fucking DMX, but then you just come out and it's just like, you raise me up Do fucking higher than mountains. You raise me up. And then just fucking rear naked choke somebody. And then you leave. You raise me up. I would come out to some shit like that. Here's a good question. Evan Smith at Evans_myth. Wow. I want to burn your house down with that shit. Evans_myth. I don't like when you can, somebody's got like some kind of nickname or does something cute and you know they've been doing it for like since they were 12. You know? Like, bro, Evans Myth. Bro, look at his photo. First of all, he's got two guys in the fucking thing. What's the myth? Which one is the guy? The just two white guys just chilling, and one of them, like, you're not mythical, bro. You're not. There's no shit going on here. You're just some guy. Evans Myth. God, doesn't that sound like a terrible fucking movie that would come out in 2001? Evans Myth, starring Ed Burns. Starring Ed Burns and Angelina Jolie. Evans Myth. And Laura Linney's in it too, obviously. And Don Cheadle. Evans Myth. Fucking Christ's sake. She's going to die. No, she won't. She just started living. Evans Myth. In theaters everywhere. No one will go see it. How many fucking movies did they come out with in 2001 with fucking Thomas Jane, you know? Evans Myth, starring Evans Myth 2, starring Thomas Jane. Obviously. Dude, I heard Thomas Jane doesn't wear shoes. I am not shitting you. I've heard on account from friends that they've done table reads with him, and he wasn't wearing shoes. As a matter of fact, now I remember, I was at an event once. What was the event? I don't even remember. An event with fucking real big stars at it. Christian Bale was there, okay, in one of his body shapes. And someone, and I saw Thomas Jane, and he wasn't wearing shoes or socks. He pulled up in an Aston Martin, got out with no shoes and socks on, and he was wearing a suit. Bro, we're not close to the beach. Thomas Jane wore no shoes and walked around, and I was, you know what I was doing? Staring. Because that's what you do when you see a crazy person. He wasn't wearing fucking shoes or socks, walking around. A step on a syringe, bro. Step on a syringe. One time I walked out of jiu-jitsu when I was fucking like 23, 4. Bro, this is the most me story ever. I walked out of jiu-jitsu and I didn't have my shoes on. And I was going to my car. I stepped on something super sharp and it hurt so bad. And I was like, ow. But I didn't look at what it was like a fucking idiot. I just figured it was glass or something. And I drove home all the way to Burbank from Hollywood. And then I started thinking, well, what if I stepped on a syringe? So I was like, oh, fuck. I might have AIDS. And I started sweating. And I was like, fuck. I'll never know. I'm not going to go. I got to get an AIDS test in like a month to find out what the fuck this is. Or what if it's like gave me something else? So I was like, I could drive all the way back to Hollywood and see if there's a syringe on the ground. And if there's not a syringe on the ground, it doesn't even mean that it's not a syringe. Maybe somebody picked it up and moved it after that. And it really hurt. So I was like, fuck, I got to go back and see if there's some kind of evidence. So I drove all the way back to hopefully find no syringe, but then still it could have been a syringe. Hopefully find glass or something. And I swear to God, I look on the ground. This was hours later. And I see a fucking dead upside down bee. I was stung by a bee. I stepped on a bee. I drove all the way back hours later and there was a dead upside down bee. That's the most me story of all time. And then to find it. I felt bad. I had a little fucking service for that bee. Evans Myth. Thomas Jane, dude. Remember when he wore that hat at the Oscars? I'll never forget. Every few months, I would text it. I would tweet it, the picture of Thomas Jane in that hat, and I would write "Lest we forget" and a picture of that hat. See if it's right. Thomas Jane Oscars hat. I don't know if it'll come up. There it is. That's the same hat. Look, no, there it is. Right, under it. There it is. That's what he wore. That's the fucking one he wore. What the fuck is he doing? You got to go a little nuts to not wear shoes and wear that hat. Hey, he's got... Look, no shoe. Does he have no shoes there? Oh, what the fuck are those? Anyway. He's a good actor. He was fucking good in Boogie Nights, right? That shit fucking killed me. That shit. Why would you wear no shoes to an event? You want to feel the earth, you know? That's what he probably wanted. Yeah, I just like to feel the earth. I like to feel the earth under my feet. Hey, you know what? You can feel the earth under your feet with your shoes on. Nah, but it's not the same. Yeah, you know what's not the same? Your mind. Your mind broke. Your mind was different 20 years ago when it wasn't broken. There it is. Golden Globe Awards. That's where it was. The Golden Globe Awards. This guy is wearing a fucking hat that is just brutal. It's brutal. Imagine showing up on a Tinder date and the guy's got that hat on. You probably, oh my God, the cigar. Go back. Oh my God, who does he think he is? Look, you got to put that post on the video podcast. Thomas Jane, first of all, has a hat on, that hat on with a feather in it to really, really distill the assholeness in that feather. And then he's got a cigar that looks actually like a fat cock. If I've ever seen a cigar look like a fat cock. And then the tie, and then what is he doing, dude? Is he fucking Elliot Ness? Hey, dude, it's okay to wear all that. He's got the vest on under the suit. It's okay to wear that if you're looking for Al Capone. Oh, and he's got shoes on. Of course, no shoes wouldn't go with that shit. Look at the way he's standing. One fucking hand in his pocket, like casual, like, what? I don't have this hat on. What, man? I don't have this hat on. What, man? You think I'm being weird? I got my shoes on. He was the Punisher. He was the first Punisher. All right, let's look at another question, and then we're probably out. What do you do when... Oh, I never did the Evans Myth one. Evans Myth. Fucking for Christ's sake, change that shit. What do you like to do on your birthday? Great, good question. That's a good question. A very personal, nice question that maybe the babies want to know if you want to know a little something about your cult leader, right? I don't like to do shit on my birthday. I like to do a show at the Comedy Store. One time I was in San Francisco. I did a show at Cobb's Comedy Club, and they brought a cake out on stage for me, and that was really sweet. My buddies did that. Weren't you there? Were you not there? Wasn't there. One fire for friendship. Yeah, so I like to do that. I like to chill. I like to get coffee. This is a me day. You know what I mean? This is a me day. I don't want to do anything I don't want to do. And it's hard to not know what you don't want to do, right? It's hard to actually not to know that, what you don't want to do. Because it's hard to not do shit for other people. Because a lot of us aren't sociopaths. A lot of us aren't sociopaths. But some of us are, and then we only do what we want to do. And it makes us feel bad when we try to make other people happy because we lose ourselves in it. Anyway. Oh, come on. Really? My producer is telling me right now, and this is why Juan Fire, this is why he gets the name. He was there in San Francisco at my birthday, and they brought a cake out, and he was there, but he felt he was asleep in the fucking green room. It's a bad friend. Don't you think you'd wake up if everyone was screaming? If 500 people were singing happy birthday? This guy in the green room right next to the fucking door. Everyone's screaming happy birthday. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm done. Listen, I want you to go get your merch, your congratulations podcast merch, and give it to your baby, your baby cult members for Christmas. We're restocking that shit this week. So keep checking back. A lot of it's out of stock now, but it's getting there. Oh wait, we got a new elder, huh? Okay, let's do that. We have a new elder. Speaking of elders, speaking of the cult, rather, Lauren at Miss Lauren L. Why? She has created and continues to update a thing called the Encyclopedia. Encyclopedia. Sound like a robot. Encyclopedia. Delia. It ends with Delia. Anyway, it's a glossary of terms used on the show. So she's constantly updating that. It has things like Yakuda. By the way, I have a something for you, Lauren. When you put the term, she does things. You put the Y first. The Y isn't the term. You could put y apostrophe. That's the term for you. But this is not a term. Yakuda. And then she explains what a Yakuda is. It's not. You can't say a Yakuda. It's a kuda is the term, and then you add the Y to it. So you have like Yakuda, a person that blindly goes along with yada yada. That's what a kuda is, not a Yakuda. You understand what I'm saying? Ya has its own definition. So you don't have to fix it, but I'm just letting you know. It's helpful for the new babies, these glossaries, who just start with like episode 45 and don't know what the fuck I'm saying when I say it. Turn around, change it, gunk, you know? We'll DM you with the details and get your pin and certificate. That's how you get your pin and your certificate. We'll send them to you. We'll get your info. But at Miss Lauren L. You can congratulate her for becoming an elder. At Miss Lauren L. Thank you very much for going above and beyond the cult's presence, or whatever the fuck you want to say. Not that way, but anyway. All right, guys, listen. Movement. Get 15% off today with free shipping and free returns by going to mvmt.com/congrats. Square Cash. You got to switch. You got to do it. You've been thinking about it. Just do it. You're listening to this show. Just do it. Download the free Square Cash app. Design your cash card. Get it for iOS or Android now. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, please. If you're a baby, you want to help me out, download the Crystalia app for iOS or Android. You see behind the scenes sometimes with Juan Fire. It's got for iOS or Android. Subscribe, rate, and review the show. Tweet me by using the handle CongratsPod. Do all this shit. Videos go up on Tuesdays or Wednesdays. Upcoming shows at Crystalia.com. San Jose, San Diego, Riverside. Join me on New Year's. Winnipeg, Calgary, Saskatchewan, Pasadena. Just added shows in Pasadena, California. Man on Fire, Incorrigible, White Male Black Comic. Watch it, rewatch it, like it. I'm doing some guest stars on some shows coming up. I'll let you know about that later. And thanks for listening, babies. And remember, drool during making love. Thanks, guys. See you.
Congratulations, motherfucking